hi. Hey, I'm Emily.
And I'm Bonnie. Welcome to episode 2 of The Glow Up. Before we just jump right in, we wanted to thank and announce the winners from our episode 1 giveaway. Thank you. They liked and they shared and they subscribed to our YouTube channel. So those winners are Izzy Melizzy and Love for Brooke. Congratulations.
Awesome.
Be sure and stay tuned to your Instagram because we will be reaching out and we'll send you a DM to how to get a hold of you so we can send you your fabulous giveaways.
Awesome. Thank you guys. We really appreciate your support. Please like and subscribe to our channel and be on the lookout for all of our videos to come. We do listen to you guys. We do hear what you want to see and what you are interested in. This first one that seems to be most popular is about contouring. So we're going to start with that. We're going to jump in because I know you don't want to hear me talk, even though I love to talk. However, we're going to stay safe. Bonnie's going to keep her mask on. And just so you all know, we are vaccinated. Even though it's a personal choice, we want to stay safe. But
because if you can't tell, we have no blush. We have fresh faces on. We have no blush, contouring, nothing. I feel really naked.
I know. I'm like, what is missing? I'm not loving it. If you guys tuned in to last week, you better have. You will know that my favorite bronzer, it's not just a bronzer though, because it's more of a matte product, is Bare Minerals Warmth. I'm just using, don't judge my brush, but this is my favorite brush. Why? Because it's a little bit shorter and smaller, and I can control my contouring, which is very important.
Is that Lisa Frank?
It's got glitter.
That brush is old.
It's maybe not old, vintage. So a lot of people, if you look at podcast or vlogcast, and you look at all the bloggers out there, a lot of people do cream-based, over-the-top, super caked up contouring. However, when you start to get a little bit more like, 40, like me, all of those cream layering products over time can be cakey. They may look great on Instagram, photographs, print, video. However, in the natural light, day to day, nobody has time for that really. So I'm just going to run you through a quick one. So what I start with is
Now wait a minute, as I follow along, what are you going to start with so I can see what I have the equal of?
Sorry, I forgot. We may have an amateur. Just kidding.
Contouring is always one thing. As long as I've been doing makeup for, you can always learn. You can always improve upon. And this is something that I probably have always personally wanted to know how to do.
For sure. Me too. I'm going to pretend. I'm just kidding. My first thing that I do, I think I showed you guys this last week, is Makeup Forever. So I'm just going to pretend like this is my first
I have Wet n Wild
step. She has Wet n Wild, which is the dupe. I'm going to use a little bit of a beauty blender.
Is that the foundation or is that the...
This is a foundation stick, okay?
I'll wait.
We are starting, I already have layers on, okay? Don't judge. But this is what I do to start. I blend all of this in, okay? I personally love to follow up with Bare Minerals powder, but that's already done. So,
now wait a minute. Your process is to do your contouring after you've already done your face of foundation.
Right, absolutely. You can do all of these layers underneath. A lot of people go through and they do the T-zones with their foundation. They use a dark stick, a light stick, a pink, a green, all that. But that to me gets cakey, and I don't like my makeup looking cakey. So what I prefer for a quicker solution that makes you look contoured but keeps you looking fresh is powder on top of your makeup. It's kind of like, I don't know, the crown on the princess. Like, it's the last most important thing. So I'm going to go into it to start. So my makeup is done. Foundation's done. Powder's on. I'm going to take a little bit of my contour powder. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's pretty dark. Tread lightly, because remember that time I looked like I fell in the mud on accident because I thought I was looking good?
I'm using a pressed powder bronzer.
So I'm just going to do this. A little swirl and tap. That's a Bare Mineral way. So what I like to do...
I'm going to share your picture.
Is you don't want to contour, on the bone. Why? Because you want the bone to pop. See this right here? So we have a natural line below that. So what you're doing is you're shading.
Should I suck in my cheeks?
You do you. Okay. So what I like to do is see where the ear is in the hairline. I want to start here, okay? So what I do is I just get the powder on there. A little heavy. See that? and I bring it around to the cheek. And I go under the bone. Not on the bone, because I don't want to cover that bone up. That's what I'm trying to highlight. That's why you contour. Okay, a little more powder. Go underneath. Do a little pucker of the lips. And I bring my bronzer on the cheek. Very good. And you know, we all like it different.
Gold star.
Yeah, 5 stars.
We all like it different. That's like something you would say, like, oh, like you're special.
Well, I mean, the thing is contouring is like a good pair of shoes, okay? Only that pair of shoes fits you. So what you look on a video and say, oh, how do I do that? Well, you need to look at your face first and foremost. Look and see, what are my features? So for me, I like to shade my nose. If you feel like your nose is a wider nose, bring your contour brush in here on the sides of the nose. Can you guys see this? And a little bit on the edge. Just a little bit. And that gives you, kind of brings your features, the contour brings it in. That's what they do. Now my favorite thing to do, which I do not like, is the double chin. So what do? I go under, little Jabba here, right along, Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt.
Ooh, yours looks,
I call my Jabba.
Fabulous.
Guys, bring that line along. Don't
I like the dollar store version of contouring right now.
I love the Dollar Tree. So good.
I do too.
Do you, $20 gets you so many things.
That's not a knock.
So go underneath there. See this?
Oh wait, I'm still.
Go under there. You don't need to overthink this, ladies. Don't overthink it, okay? Get up underneath there. Now, if you're worried about lines, fine, no problem. You're gonna come in with that powder blending brush, okay? You're gonna blend all this. You see a harsh line you don't wanna see? Get up in there and blend it a little bit. It's totally fine. Don't stress about it. Another thing you can do, say you're worried about your forehead being a 5 head. I get it. You just go in here. You wanna bring that bronzer right at the hairline.
How do you add?
Bring it down.
I have a 2 head.
We call it the 3. Well, you may not need that. If you're worried about the width of this, you can bring it in. That's why you contour the chin. It brings it in. That's why you contour the nose. It brings it in. Remember a 3 right here. That's what you want to do. These areas right along here. Okay? And then I'm going to do the other side. You can use any bronzer you like. If you get dry, use something with a little sparkle. I'm a little bit older. I like the matte. And I like a strong look. So that's why I start with warms.
And I'm a little bit
thing.
country.
I'm a little bit country. Go in here. See my line? Following it? See that little bit right there with the double chin? Going in there.
I don't have a brush fine enough, so I'm going to do my nose with the side of this.
Okay.
Or
you do
not.
that. You can do you, but you know what I would do with that? Exactly.
Teacher, okay, maybe I'll do this.
Sure. Right, guys? Boom. See how heavy that is?
That's way too dark.
See how just using that applicator can be a problem? You want to go in, you could use a blending brush and just blend that out, okay? So it's all about the tools. You want a brush. The brush is a blending product. This, if the makeup is really thick, this is why you want to use a beauty blender.
Ain't nothing wrong with thick.
I love thick, but sometimes it's a little much. So once you're done contouring, I take a little finishing powder, which I love Armani. Okay, I know it's a bit pricey, but the dupe for that is NYX setting powder. Amazing. They also have a great mattifying powder. So when you're done, go in. I'm going to go above the contour because see, things can get really dark. You don't ever want the dark to be cheekbone or under or above under the eyes. You want to keep this looking bright. That's what keeps you looking fresh. So I'm going with a lighter powder.
I feel like I'm at the point of no return.
Well, you know, that's life. Okay, bring it here. You can bring this lighter. You want to bring this light right in here. Another trick, right above the lip. If you're feeling like, tiny lips. Bing, 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 bing. Little highlighter above the lip. A little highlighter. Okay, another thing that I want to go to. Once you've done the contour, and if you guys have questions, get on over to Instagram, slide on in, say, hey, Emily, you didn't cover it like I wanted to. Fine with that. Highlighting. You do not have to have this brush, But I do love this brush. This is by MAC. It's number 18. No, I'm sorry, 184S. The reason I do that is because you want to do it really fine. You need to get a lot of product on there, okay? When people do it and you're like, oh, that's so bright and fabulous, it's because they have a ton of product on there. This is e.l.f., okay? So we don't judge.
Great price point.
It doesn't have to be expensive to be awesome. Exactly. So what I'm going to do, this is the point where you highlight what you want people to see, what you want to shine. You don't put highlighter on your double chin, okay? You put a contour on that. Anything you are not a fan of, that's what the contour is for. It's to shade, okay? Contour, but don't be shady, okay? So now we have the highlighter.
Okay.
And I'm going to fan this, guys, real fast. Sorry, the mirror's in the way. You want to get on that bone with it, okay? Get on there. A little bit down the nose.
Boom.
A little bit above my
What
lip.
happened to Bone Thugs?
I know, they were so good. I don't know if they did a one-hit wonder. So remember, just shade.
12
Sorry
hit
about my
wonders.
hair. 2 hits. Okay.
I'm using the most fabulous Fenty. Oh my goodness. Cognac candy.
So good. In fact, she bought the last one. I'll let her, but that's okay.
That was a fun day in Sephora because she never lets me forget how I bought the last one.
I still don't have it. You know, Trophy Wife as a gold. That's my fave too. I'm going to go into blush, guys. I love Warmth by MAC because it's peachy with a little bit of pink. It's very universal. It's great for all skin types. As a makeup artist, this is my go-to. So you want to go into the apple of your cheek. Smile. If you notice,
don't tell me to smile.
if you notice, a lot of the ways that I apply makeup is in a circular motion. Why? Because if you're like, look at that. No, you don't want harsh lines. You want everything to be soft and blend together. So I do the blush, a little bit on the contour.
I've got pears. I don't have apples.
Well, you know, I got a pear-shaped body. No, I really don't. Okay. Yeah. See this? Circular. You guys see the difference? Let me see you, Bonnie. See? Okay.
I'm still on highlight. So
I'm sorry I'm moving fast, but you know what? Some of these videos can be a little bit boring. Remember this. Makeup first.
you're boring.
Contour the things to make things disappear, like your chin.
I'm a double dip over
You
here.
go underneath your bone. Don't ever go on the bone. You're going to conceal that, hide that. You want to make those bones pop. You want to give it that look. So remember to do your 3 in here. Get the double chin, get the sides.
So say I add
Side of the
Say I
nose.
add too much. If I'm looking at this and I'm like, it's too much. I look like a tomato.
Well, what's important,
How do I calm it down?
guys, this is ladies, whoever's watching us. Small brushes are essential. Okay, see how that has a point to it?
So don't bronze with this.
I mean, if you want to look like Tan
Don't
Mom,
contour with this.
go for it. Exactly. You want to blend with a big brush. You want to use small brushes to get the contouring on and the highlighting, because you're not going for large areas unless you're doing an all over, just a quick little bronze at the end. You want to just work it in with little bitty brushes, and then if you want to blend, boom, big boys. Don't be going in here and saying, oh, nothing's defined with this huge brush, because this isn't gonna do it. You know, this is just kind of like, let me cover it all up, all the mistakes. So
Okay.
I like powder at the end. That's what's important. You do not want to use big brushes for contouring or big brushes for blush. Big brushes are to blend, okay? If you
Noted.
get scared, fine. Take your big brush at the end.
Just take your makeup off and go back to bed.
Wear a paper bag. That's what I do. Call in over it,
Call
okay?
in, call in sick. If your contour job is busted, call in sick. Nobody needs to see that. Don't share that on Zoom. If you're working in the office, nobody needs to see that.
That's right. So don't overthink it. That's important. For the last little bit, once you've done contouring those cheekbones, that double chin, all the things, 2 sprays I have. finishing your makeup with the finishing spray. I learned this when I was 5, and my mother used to spray rose water on her face. She did.
Okay.
So
Did
I
you do
learned
that
this,
today?
I learned this in 85. However, this isn't rose water, but this is my dupe. Okay, NYX. There's dewy and matte. I like to be matte. So once you're done contouring, you're done powdering. You know what? You know what?
Don't get that in my drink.
I finish my makeup every time.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It smells good too.
Feel better. I just feel better. It's like, everything. Bye, COVID. Bye. Okay, so finish your makeup with a dewy or a matte finishing spray by NYX. Or All Nighter by Urban Decay is also great. And it smells like cinnamon.
Makeup Forever has a HD setting spray,
I'm just kidding.
which is fabulous. You know what? Take your dewy.
NYX, we love you. Send me
Look
lots of
at it.
samples. Oh, send me some. Okay, so guys, spring. This is what's so awesome. I know this whole episode's been about contouring. However, I have been obsessed with this product. Makeup by Mario.
Spring trends.
Spring trend alert is metallics. This palette is everything. It's gorgeous. So what we're going to do is a small tutorial on how to do this. I'm going to do it on Bonnie so you guys can see. I want to show it to you all. So what I do is I scrape a little bit of powder. I'm going to show you. I have the gold on my eye. I'm going to do one on Bonnie so you can see it. Can you use it by itself? Absolutely. Look how pigmented that is.
Can we talk about this contour?
Contour is so
sorry.
good. Okay,
Sorry.
side note, squirrel. But I want to make it look like a foil, like super metallic. So I'm
Like
gonna
a
use
potato.
the Makeup by Mario medium. Okay, I'm gonna mix it in here. Drop, 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 drop.
Oh.
And then Bonnie wants the champagne color, so I'm gonna mix it in. Can you guys see this?
Ooh.
Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more shadow. I'm gonna mix it in here. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn you towards the camera just a little bit so you can see, is I'm gonna do it on her lid here. Can you guys see this shimmer?
Come on.
And what it's gonna do, it's gonna dry like powder. And the best part about this is not gonna flake on your makeup. Okay, I've used this on different ages of women too. You don't just have to be 20. I mean, I think we've talked about our age, but let's stop right now.
How long, once you put it on, how long do I have to let it set?
I mean, it dries pretty instantly
Okay.
because I did it on myself a
I
little bit
hate
earlier
this.
too.
You have to redo my makeup.
Yes.
Well, okay. So look at this. Get closer. Oh,
Ooh.
amazing. So again, mixing the medium. Okay, mixing it up. It's just like art class. How fun is this? You want to
Ooh,
take the
okay.
shadow, and you can do.
It
They have
really accentuates my lazy eye. This is lazy eye.
Well, you know what? And the more you add, everyone, if you grab a little bit more medium in there, mix it in there, it just makes it pop. Like I said, you can use it by itself. But when you do this, it's almost like a Color Stay matte lipstick. You know, once you put it on, it's not going to go anywhere. And that's what I like about it because it keeps it shimmery, keeps it fabulous. Check that out. Look at Bonnie. Look at that pop in there.
Where's the camera?
And then I got the gold. We love it. We love you. Makeup by Mario. Thank you so much for creating a metallic palette. This is what you got to have for spring.
Lovely.
Thank you guys so much. We are super excited about the Glow Up Girls. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And next time on the Glow Up is eyebrows.
It's coming.
Yes.
You can find the link to our YouTube channel in the bio on our Instagram, which is the glowup_girls.
Yes.
So
Thank
be
you
sure
so
and
much.
subscribe so you can stay in tune for all the episodes, what's coming up. Feel free to leave comments. We do read them all. We answer them all. So
Absolutely.
bring it on.
Thank you. We love you. And you guys have a great day. Bye.
Bye. Oh, loving this.